Hi there, Kiele Pace here. I am doing a challenge that is a 366-day video challenge for a Facebook group called Maximum Lawyer, and the only requirement is that I post a video every single day and log it. So this is the first one. I was hoping to be a little further ahead of where I am right this moment today, but my sister is coming over and I'm really looking forward to seeing her. But I realized after lazing around for a good chunk of the day, which was part of my plan, that, oh crap, I haven't posted my video yet. I better go ahead and do that, because once she gets here, we'll have the kids, we'll probably be cooking, and we won't really, there's a decent chance that this won't really work out for me. So I'm going to take this opportunity right now to do something I've never done before, and that is do this video while I'm getting ready for the day. This is my lipstick only look, but that is a misleading term because it really does actually have quite a few products involved. I've mentioned it before, but this is the first time I'm actually going through it. I already have, I just got out of the shower, washed my hair, all that, and when I hopped out of the shower, in addition to brushing and flossing my teeth, I moisturized my face with just an ordinary moisturizer that my dermatologist recommends, and then I put on after letting that soak into my skin, a tinted high SPF moisturizer as well. That one, it is, yes, a second moisturizer, but the primary purpose is the tint as well as the high SPF. It gives my face a little more even of a tone, but most importantly protects it from the sun. So that's 2 products, and there are 4 more products that I intend to put on my face for this lipstick only look. And so I'm going to just go through those products. The next step, well, as you can see, I was using my handy little sponge here to kind of smooth out the little places where there might be streaks from the tinted moisturizer. Next step is I'm going to put on, I have adult acne, which surprises a lot of people when I tell them that, but that's because I do put some effort into taking care of it every single day. This is a medicated concealer, and of course it helps to just put a little bit of that on there, any place where there's an existing pimple or one that is recovering. And so I just kind of do that, go through with my sponge again. This sponge is really, really handy. I actually have a lot of them, and I just stick them in a lingerie bag and pop them in the along with my laundry to wash them. And I use it for each step. I know some people use a separate, I guess they call these beauty blenders, a separate one for each step, and no, that's just too much trouble for me. So I try to simplify where I can. Anyway, as you can see, I just sort of quickly go through and get that all blended. Next step, now a lot of days I actually have an apron or a smock that I'll put on if I'm wearing something that I'm a little more concerned about whether or not I get powder on. Oh, and this is just a microfiber washcloth that I use, and right now I'm cleaning up the tinted moisturizer from my mouth. Now I'm going to put on and by the way, I'm hurrying because I'm running a little bit late for this get together with my sister. She is part of my pod. We are social distancing. She's pretty much the only people, she and her 2 little kids are the only people we see. She's social distancing as well. Even so, it's been a couple weeks since we've gotten together, and she's coming over at 4 o'clock-ish. And I have spent a wonderful day just completely being lazy, which is rare for me. I slept in. I usually get up pretty early. I deliberately turned off my alarm clock last night, slept in, and then pretty much stayed in pajamas most of the day. So now it's actually time to accelerate and get what I call ready for the day. So next step that was, by the way, that was a translucent powder, Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. It kind of sets the base layers and finishes the sort of smoothing out of my skin tone. Someday I want to find some solution for that functionality that is not powder based. As I've gotten older, I've noticed that powders are really kind of not great for the way that my skin is aging. I guess this is common, this is normal for women, or probably for people in general. Okay, so now next step is what? Lipstick. This is the most important part of this look. I can actually skip over just about everything else and then put on the lipstick, and it still actually makes my face look more finished than you would think. So here's this step. This is Revlon Color Stay. Okay, this will dry just a little bit, and then there's a clear gloss that goes on after. This lipstick, there's a MAC version, and I forget what it's called, that I've tried that works just as well, but it doesn't work better. And you have to pay quite a bit more. I think like per volume, they're actually comparable in price, but the MAC you get twice as much product. But I personally just really love having these smaller commitment ones. And this color is my favorite. It's called Always Sienna. So I have to put my readers on to actually read this stuff. So it is Revlon Color Stay Overtime, 16 hours, Always Sienna. And this is by far my favorite color. It looks really good with my skin tone, I think. And as you can see, just the change between no lipstick and that lipstick really makes a huge difference. And that is the most important part of this look. Even though, like I said, I do like to put these other products on that protect my skin and, wait, it's not quite dry, that protect my skin and even out my skin tone. So the final product for this look, this one's optional. Some days I do it, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how much time I have, honestly, and how much effort I feel like putting into it. And I have two different products I can use for this purpose. This is my standby. It's called Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Anti-Dark Circle Eye Roller, and it works really well. Then this one was actually sold to me at the Ulta store, but when I was actually in there for a different product, it did not work for the intended purpose, and it has two different products in it. The one I did like is a brightener. This is called It Bye Bye Under Eye Lift in a Tube, dual ended, full coverage, anti-aging concealer and brightener. And it's the brightener that I really like. It just really kind of same purpose as the other product, the Garnier. Basically, I tend to get slightly darkened areas right under here, and it does brighten up the look just a little bit if I go in here and add a bit of brightening. I add it under my eye, and then I blend it up around my eye, like up around here, and kind of get it nice and even throughout here, this part here. There we go. Okay, and now the other side. And I have these little eye creases. This is a result of my Carib Indian heritage, I believe, that I have to kind of pull the skin back just a little bit to make sure that I get it nicely, evenly distributed under that little skin flap. Okay, and then for that, just to make sure all the little fine lines, they like to collect a little bit in there. So I take this little brush and for the last little evening up there. And I'm going to one more pass on the eyes to set it with this. This is just like an e.l.f. brush and more of that translucent powder, just very lightly over and under. And again, that's just to set the brightener that I put into there. Okay. Now the lipstick is, I can feel that it's dry. It starts tugging just a little bit. So it's time to put the gloss on. also very important step, a tissue. I'm going to blot the excess gloss. I'm also going to squeeze it between between my lips to get excess off. You can see there's not very much this time, but little bits of it that would otherwise get on my teeth. I'm also going to check my teeth and wipe off any little stray bits of lipstick. Okay, so I'm almost done. I'm going to smooth my eyebrows one last time. And that is done. Voila. So my next step is just to put on kind of minimal jewelry, and I'll take these out. These are really just here to help my hair dry away from my face, but I don't really tend to like to wear clips in it otherwise. And I'm done. The red lipstick I think pairs nicely with red glasses. And that's it for today. This is video number 1 in the challenge. And I know this has nothing to do with law or coaching, but it's what I decided to do today. I hope it was valuable in some way, and that's it for now. Talk to you soon. Bye.